All right, coming up next. I don't know how you gonna feel about it. I know you like this next group. I know you like them. I don't know if you're gonna think that this is too low, that this is too high, or is it just right?
Welcome to Electric Relaxation. Welcome to Electric Relaxation.
Coming in at number 15, we got the Locks. New York Stand Up. 17.7 average votes. How you
I
feel about
love
that?
I love the locks.
All right, I know
I
you
feel
like them.
like they're a top 10 group
Okay,
personally. You know what I mean? Even if it's 10, I
okay.
feel like they should be that. But 15 is like cool. Now I'm dying to know the 14 in front of them, but I think they're top 10. For one, name one other group in hip hop, and I bet you can, that are still together. The entire group.
This is true.
How about this? Name a group, period. You know what I mean? From the Temptations up to now.
R&B, rock and roll.
Right. Exactly.
This is true. And the
That
only
alone.
and if you
Yeah.
find somebody still together, the only reason they still together is they came back together. They didn't stay together. They got back together to get that bag because they was running out of dough.
Facts. 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 Yes. So just that alone speak volumes. To me, they're the poster child of that. And
Mhm.
they're deadly together, man. You talking about lyrics. And they've been on verses with the best of them.
True.
Literally. You know what I mean? I think the only person they ain't been on that's a juggernaut is maybe M. Everybody else, the ones the
I know stuff.
hoes, the I don't know if they did something with Nas, but I know they did stuff with 50 Hove and
Biggie,
Biggie,
Mace, DMX.
Mace, DMX. I mean, and
True.
showed up. Who's doing that? Hits. They pinned a lot of hits for Diddy. Rest in peace when Big was gone, man. They was pinning them hits for him.
Yeah.
So man, they got hits that the world might not even know. You tapping your feet toward thinking there's a Diddy joint. No, that's really a Locks joint.
It ain't mess with Diddy like that.
Yeah, but they pinned a lot of stuff. The Benjamins,
Yeah,
one
that's
of
what I'm
the
saying. It
oh
wasn't all
yeah,
that their
oh
stuff was
yeah,
their own.
oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't a Diddy made hit factory song. It was we doing our own thing, whether you like it or not.
Facts, facts.
And they was writing the lyrics for Diddy.
Yes, yes. So to me, they should be top 10. But I guess for now, I'm not mad that they 15. I guess.
So
Eh,
would you be mad at if at 14 8 Ball and MJG was there?
over the locks. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be over the locks, but I'm not mad that they on this list because that's another slept on group.
Okay. All right. Well, coming in at number 14, I lied. It's
Okay.
UGK.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
MC and Bun B. Now,
Yeah.
are they better than the Locks?
I'm going to respectably say no in my mind.
Okay. All right.
But I know shots gonna be fired at you, bro. Yes, yes.
Down
And
south hate. Down south hate.
yeah. And I welcome them in the comments. But the only reason I said that is because of the previous conversation me and Hendo just had. But yes, UGK, man, those brothers are phenomenal. And Bun B,
Hmm.
you talking about diversity.
Yep.
That bro, man. You know what I mean? And man, he showed up when your bro went to jail and rest in
Mhm.
peace. Pimp C passing.
Yep.
He continued to be successful.
Facts.
And he's been on with your favorite rappers. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I
He did some
love
production.
Bum
He did some
Dill.
production on the low too.
Hmm.
That's why
Okay.
I think that's why he stayed prevalent
Mhm.
because he was like, yo, I gotta find my lane. I'm gonna stay in it. You gotta find your worth in this rap game. And
Mhm.
I think Bun B is one of those guys that's smart enough to know I love doing music,
Mhm.
but you get paid behind the music.
Facts.
You know what I mean? and
Yeah.
as a lyricist, like both of them, like
Mm-hmm.
Pimp C was slept on
Yes.
because
Yes.
once again, I do hate to say it, it's because they were from the South.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I mean? And they didn't get their just due, but the Mike Jones and the Paul Walls and what is the Big Slim,
Big Slim. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
all of them got that commercial success.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, and this is not the reason why, but unfortunately, they didn't really start getting known up and down the East Coast until they went on with Jay-Z,
Yeah. Yeah.
until Big Pimpin'.
And funny thing about that, yo, as you know, Pimp C didn't even want to do big pimping. Now, I question y'all this. I question the world this, right? What other rapper? No, Jay-Z is who I'm talking about right now. Name another rapper that he hunted down to do a song with. If you got a name, put it in the list. But he ran down on Pimp C.
J. Cole.
Touche.
But I will say, smart on Jay-Z's point,
Yes.
smart on Bun B's point. Because for one, Jay-Z knew, and at that time, Jay-Z was Jay-Z, but he wasn't Jay.
Right.
He wasn't Hove. He was still Jay-Z.
Right.
And he knew, hey, let me get up with these dudes from the South. So now I'm going to start to try to get some of that South market.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because I'm on a track with them, people may listen to me down there, and in the Midwest, they didn't listen to me before. And
Right.
Bun B was also smart enough to know, yo, this dude's going places. He's got the hottest album every summer,
Mm-hmm.
and this is going to get us more exposure worldwide, not just on the East Coast, worldwide. Now, I know Pimp C may have been like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I mean, that's not what we do.
Right.
But Bun B, like I said, Bun B had the forethought to know this is a business, and we got to do what we need to do to get move forward in this business. So, kudos to both of them.
Facts. Yeah. But I'm not mad where they at on the list.
Okay. All right. Now, number 13. I don't know how you gonna feel about this one, though. Yo, I just feel like it's just been a run on Southern rap. Like this 20 through 11 has been dominated.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the top 10 as well, but just Southern rap is well represented throughout this countdown.
Mm-hmm.
So coming in at number 12. Oh, I'm sorry, number 13. We have the Ghetto Boys with an average vote of 17.11.
I'm not mad at this.
You're not mad at 13?
No, I'm not, because in my mind I'm thinking top 10 should be if you would have said Outkast, because they're top 10 to me. But
Better hope they made the list.
I hope so. Lord knows. you just don't know, boy, I tell you. But yeah, man, I love the Ghetto Boys, man. I absolutely love them. Scarface obviously is my favorite one, but together, man, it reminds me of the EPMD conversation. You know what I mean? Together.
All
Well,
right.
no, I can't say that because Scarface hold his own solo.
But commercial success. So
Right.
I guess more to correlate them to somebody, it would be Brand Nubian
Ah,
and Scarface's Grand Pooba.
facts. Yeah. And man, shout out to Face, man. You know, he went through a lot of health problems and he's still here.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, God is good, man.
Is Bush
God is
McMill still
good.
alive? Because they keep
No.
saying he died. He got this.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah. Only thing I was mad at Scarface with is they had that 50th on I forgot, was it BET or TV1? And the only person they had come out to do the Scarface music was the Ghetto Boys music was Scarface. So I'm like, man, come on, bro. You could have grabbed,
But see, people don't know the business side of it. Like we all start off as close homeboys, and we start a business together.
Mm-hmm.
And then for a lot of people, once money gets involved, people start moving different. You know what I mean? And it ain't always the one making the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had, like the conversations we had about EPMD.
Mm-hmm.
So many times, one person is into, like I said, the executive side of things, the production, the beat making, the lyrics, writing the lyrics, and the other person like, yo, I just showed up for my session. You know what I mean? Let me spit my part out and go, but think that they're supposed to get equal cuts in it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
once again, you living in your nice residential home
Mm-hmm.
off Northern Parkway,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And your partner living out Montgomery County in a mansion.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
feelings get involved, and you looking at him like, yo, why I'm not living like you living? Well,
Right.
you're not putting in the work I'm putting in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then it causes a rift because that one person's like, but we started this together. Yeah, we started together
Mm.
and we're making equal starting pay.
Right.
But
Right.
for the extra that I'm doing, I'm getting paid for all that extra. You just show up and spit your lyrics and go home or go to the
Mm-hmm.
club, or you rolling weed in the back. Well, I'm
Right.
sitting here with the engineers and everything, making sure stuff is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes it's just that business aspect. And then and other times it's not even the money, bro. It's you spend so much time with somebody, especially back then going on tour. It's not like it is now. They don't have the luxurious buses. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
the private planes. Like them dudes was literally in a school bus
Mm-hmm.
riding from New York to Nevada.
Right.
And
Right.
you spend too much time with somebody, no matter how much you love them, they can
Mm-hmm.
start to get on your nerves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and some people just hold grudges for forever,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Yeah.
ends up being a problem.
Yeah. 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 Huh.
All righty, coming in number 12. You ready for this one?
Yep.
Coming in number 12, BDP Boogie Down Productions with an average vote of 16.66. Look at D Nice.
Yes. Oh my God.
Man.
Yeah. They look like babies.
Yeah.
I guess they were back then.
Yeah, but he looked like he wasn't even supposed to be outside.
How about that? Yeah.
He looked like, can we take this picture real quick? My mother about to call me. My mother about to call me inside.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Y'all,
You don't think they should be
they
high?
no.
So, all right. So the problem, I think, with a lot of with the voting or the placement of these votes, for some people, and I can kind of get it, is for some of us, we can't separate the individual from the group,
And that's what I was going at. Yeah.
especially when you have one individual that is so far and above the rest of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have a peer. So now we can't sit there and divide and be like, oh yeah, yeah. Because when we see BDP, we just think of your man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Right.
So is this too high then?
No, I'm cool with them where they are. I'm
Okay.
cool. That impact, you know what I mean?
Bet.
And Scott LaRock, no telling what they
What?
would have done,
Right.
if he didn't pass. But
Hell,
yes,
it's a
yeah,
lot of them that passed on this list.
yeah,
Rest in peace, man.
absolutely.
We lost a lot of talent.
Yes, yes. To violence, man. Like
Mhm.
we started the show with, man. Man, I just hope, I don't know, my prayer is that we could just all try to find a way to get along or just coexist. Please.
Man, that's not gonna happen until real change comes.
Yeah.
I mean real change. I mean equal opportunities and equal monies
Hmm.
for everybody. Because then there'd be no need to be. We had this conversation. There'd be no need
Yeah.
to be jealous and people to want if everybody has something.
Well, and I'm a play devil's advocate with that with the world. Is it working though? We've been killing each other and doing this stuff forever. You know what I mean? Self-destruction. I don't know
Hmm.
what year that came out, but we were youngins. You know what I mean? What they used to call us back then, we were hoppers.
Little hoppers.
Yeah. And here we're grown men. with little hoppers. You know what I mean? Literally. So it's like, is that working for us?
Right.
I'm gonna say not. So it gotta be another, like it gotta be another plan.
Facts.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But back to the show. Listen. You did see. You don't watch the little VH1 joints or whatever, the little movies and the specials.
Mhm.
Dude, what are the unsungs and all that? Because they were talking about how him and MC Shane was getting into it, and how he came to his show.
Hmm.
I didn't think Chris was like that, but
Mhm.
apparently he liked that. He said he just rolled up on him at the show
Mm.
and shut the
Wow.
show down.
Mm.
Because they
Wow.
had their little beef. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Roxanne Shante.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Roxanne? No, Roxanne Shante. Roxanne
Roxanne
Shante.
Shante. Yeah.
Right. They
Yeah.
had their beef, and then everybody was trying to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then, everybody made a diss record. Because that was, if you found if the way that they got played back then, it wasn't no, hey, let me call my man up at the radio station, see if he can put this on. They literally dubbed tapes and passed them out through the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And when you rode or walked through the hood and you heard somebody tape playing, the only way that you can get on if you was a nobody was to make a diss track.
Facts.
And then you hand that out. So that's what happened between Molly Mall and what's the other producer?
What was it, Magic? Mr. Magic?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that weird? He started calling himself Mr. Magic Molly Mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the radio stations, I mean, they were competing, so to speak, against each other. Because even though a lot of the guys worked at the radio stations, they were producing music on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, that's how we got The Bridge Is Over.
Yeah. To me, I think that was the best time for radio. Because everybody, New York set the bar. And even down here, what we had WEBB. We had was it V103? And they kind of was
V103.
going at each other,
Yeah.
and it was for the people. And then somewhere down the line, everything got watered down. You know what I mean? So I was, I don't want not the radio, but I love the radio stations back then. Because
Because that's all we had.
that's all we had. And they took pride. Not saying they don't now. Because who am I? I don't even listen to the radio.
Do they take pride? We hear the same songs every 52 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's corporate getting involved.
It is.
Yeah, yeah,
Listen, that payola is real.
yeah.
Like they pay for spins.
Mhm.
I don't care if they deny it and say, "Oh, we would never do that. Our integrity is too high." They pay for spins. You can't tell me that there isn't enough music out here in this world today
Mhm.
that you play the same song every 52 minutes. And then what I realized was the last time I was listening to the radio, most of the radio stations around here are from a parent company,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So I'll hear a song, and in 50, like I said, 50 minutes later, that song's back on again. So what I'll do is I'll go to the next station. They're playing the same exact song.
Hmm.
Then that song go off, another song come on. I'm like, I just heard this. Go back to the original station. They playing that song too.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
this is crazy. Y'all can't all be playing the same songs at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And nobody getting paid.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why that is, man, with corporate, man. I guess money is the factor, man. But that's all right. We gonna keep the culture alive. Us.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what I mean? I know Jobs is your man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done this in a long time, but I remember when I first got, I want to say a iPod, right?
Right.
And they show you the amount of hours you have on your iPod, right?
Yeah.
Man, so man, I'm sure easily we got 6 months worth of music. So piggybacking off what you said, if we just let it play, we wouldn't hear the same song forever. So you're right. Why is it a limitation on that? You know what I mean? No
Right.
one cares about the culture but the people in the culture. And I think that's for everything. It's safe to say.
Mhm.
Yeah. I digress. I know I'm babbling on.
All right. So we have reached the end of another countdown. So we're going to kick it into gear and get into number 11. I personally think they should be top 10,
Mhm.
but 11 ain't bad. So coming in at number 11, De La Soul, From the Soul, with an average vote of 16.22.
Man, oh man. I'm not mad at 11. You know, the thing that saddens me about them
What's that?
is after the passing,
Mm-hmm.
now all of their playlists and all their music is on all of the platforms. Back to what we were saying, man. You know, it's just whack, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It almost make you want to think. Like I don't know the time frame, so I can't intelligently talk on it. But you know, if I was a conspiracy theorist, it sounds a little shaky. But I could be wrong. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I love them, man. I love them. You know, I heard the other day I was watching the Jay Dilla. If you get a chance, watch that. I want to say it's on I think it's on Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad documentary. Hulu is on Hulu. But I didn't know that all of them kind of like rock with each other or whatever. And it was a movement or whatever. I
Yep.
lost my train of thought, but I heard, or at least no, it wasn't that. I was looking at an interview with Consequence,
Mm-hmm.
and Consequence was saying that Trugoy did the hook for a world tour. I didn't realize that. Did you
Really?
realize that?
No. You sure? He wrote it or he was one that was speaking it?
He was speaking it. It could be this could be hood facts.
No, yes, I did know that. Yeah.
You did.
If you watch the video, yeah. If you watch the video, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And as y'all know, that's Hendo and I. They definitely better be in this top 10. Uh-oh. But yeah, you know, they're definitely a top 10 group. The Tribe Called Quest, come on now. But yeah, you know, so I love De La Soul. Me, myself, and I, you know, it takes me to a time, man. This was before I was driving. Shout
Mhm.
out to Jay. I don't know if he's listening. But man, Jay was the privileged one who had a car. And man, we used to just be driving. And he always played De La Soul. And it's crazy because they had that joint. It's Saturday. And we driving around, windows down, weather beautiful. We got on our absolute best. And we listening to them boys. And
Right.
it was just a good time. Like when I listen to De La Soul, man, it's just a good memory of good times, wholesome
Facts.
times. You know what I mean? I know it's probably some BS going on back then, but it just seemed like when you played them, all was well.
Bruh, listen to the lyrics. De La Soul, From the Soul, Black Medallions, No Gold. Like it was just smooth and gave you that vibe.
Yeah.
But a funny story is that I was just about to tell it, the exact same song. So uh one Thursday we were listening to your boy Old Man Ferris's radio station.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he was mixing up De La Soul.
Hmm.
So he was like, all right, y'all, give me some requests, let me know what you want me to do, yada yada. So Jose is like, yo, mix Saturday.
Mm.
Your man stops is like, by who?
Oh Lord.
We sit there like, you playing all day like soul music. He was like,
Oh
oh,
man.
I didn't know. I'm gonna have to do further research.
Ah man. Shout out to the bro Ferris, man. He was here on the first segment. Much love to the bro. Yeah, yeah.
We apologize for him.
Oh man. Oh man. Yes. Saturday. But now he know.
Now
So
we
if
know.
yeah, yeah.
What did
Man,
he
oh,
try to say? What did he try to say? He tried to say that somebody was a part of the group that wasn't. That was a part of the clique but wasn't. And it was a who was he trying to say? Stetsasonic? No, it wasn't Stetsasonic. Was it Stetsasonic?
It might have been. It might have been.
I don't worry about it. But yeah, your man always trying to make up stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? That's crazy because like he shared with us, he's getting this information from the internet. So
And his,
that's why we're here.
and his hip hop class.
Oh yeah. Oh
Don't
yeah.
don't forget.
Yeah. Maybe we need to fly down there and teach it. They need to throw us a bag. We come down there and teach it.
Teach them some real stuff.
Absolutely.
But as we know, they don't want people teaching real history.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, yeah. That's why we're gonna keep it alive and we're gonna continue talking about it. Because you're right. If you think about it, right? Hip hop today is 50 years old. So think about all of the kids that are born this year, right? When they turn 50, you might not hear about a Run DMC or LL. They might not go no further. The furthest they might go back is Jay and Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They
Maybe.
might say, oh, they would have been, maybe. They might start at Drake. I mean, because if you think about it, like, all right, when we was babies or we was coming up, our parents, what we was listening to, like Stevie, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess right now, I don't know who maybe J. Cole and Kendrick. They could very well start with those guys.
True.
If they're young, because that's what I'm sure their parents listen to. You get what I'm saying? As old school at this
Right.
point. Will they be considered old school?
Yes.
Yeah.
In 50 years? Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's a spooky thing. You know what I mean?
In 50 years, they're going to have little wristwatches that play 3D images of the people performing the songs you listen to.
How about that? How about that? Yeah, yeah. They already got the AI. I think we talked about that on Hanging My Hendo, didn't we?
Yeah, that AI crap.
Yeah. So hey, you never know. You might have a 9-year-old sounding like Biggie, and they like, yo, this dude is amazing.
Hey, is that Shine, son?
Right. Yeah. So man, so we gonna keep hip hop alive. I should make that a shirt. Hashtag
Please.
keep hip hop alive.
Please don't. Please
Yeah.
don't.
People might be in their feelings about that. Like when Nas said hip hop is dead, which I don't think he meant it that way.
Yeah, but I'm sure it got him attention.
Yeah, facts.
So I mean, if you want to keep hip hop alive, make hip hop great again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, any part words, bro?
I had some, but I forgot them.
Yeah. Well, until next time. Speaking of next time, we going live. Y'all already know. And we gonna have our bros with us. And we gonna have this discussion of the top 10 rap groups according to y'all. That's the disclaimer. Not according, right?
You.
Yes.
You.
Yes, not us, y'all. So when shots are fired, just keep in mind we threw it out there. And thanks to all of my Patreons that came through.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And showed us love on the list. You know what I mean? And if you on a Patreon, man, you need to holler at your boy. A lot of goodies, a lot of behind the scene footage. Got a lot of music. I introduce you to me. It's like you coming into my world.
Mm-hmm.
Check me out. It'll be down in the subscript. It'll be down in the
descriptions.
That word. Tongue tied.
I meant to lead us in.
Yeah. It's all good. It's tongue tied. You know what I mean? This is how real we are. This is authentic.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all ever you know Kanye? He did songs. I know you love Kanye. But he
Okay.
used to say,
Never forget.
ah,
Yo, why your cheeks so red? Now look at it.
oh man.
Yikes.
Yeah. But he used to say, man, keep all that stuff in, bro. Cause we real, man. This is a real show. You know, it's nothing cookie cutter about it. It's nothing fake. It's two brothers reminiscing. Two brothers giving big ups to the culture.
Hmm. Facts.
So until next time, we out.